Markets just took a crash. Trump is trying to bully China again, and it's more tariffs coming. Guys, we're going to unpack all of this in today's video. So make sure you follow along.
Feeling like I'm trapped in my damn mind. Tell the feeling like I'm rapping a damn lie. Tell the feeling like my life is a damn game. Nigga really wanna die in the nighttime. Only time I feel pain when I'm feeling love. That's why I said it on my face that I
Explain what happened in the crash. What sectors got hit the most? What sectors held up? Where are investors in the hedge funds and high leverage players, where are they shifting and allocating their money? All that in the come. So guys, listen up. So we got a big market crash on a Trump tweet about 100% tariff coming from China. Guys, the market does not like uncertainty. We've been saying this all along. And every time, if you guys ever notice, every time that the market reaches all-time highs, it's always going to be some kind of storyline or some kind of news or some kind of bad report to bring the market down, because the market cannot So guys, check this out. Look at the market like this. Think of the market as you're a runner, or you're playing football, sport, anything. Can you run 100% all out energy through the whole game? No, you cannot. So if you literally think of the market, so guys, everything is tied together. So if you can't run 100% full speed, why do you think the market can? The market needs a break. So when the market needs a break, what do we get? We get a lot of economic news. We get tariff wars. We get government shutdowns. We get COVID. We get the 2018 government shutdown. We get the 2008 economic and housing crisis to slow the economy, but it's really not slowing the economy down. It's just a false facade to give the market a breather, because it's just like, man, I just played two games in a row. You want me to go and play 100% on this third game? Nah. So we're gonna call a timeout. We're gonna drink some Gatorade or some Powerade, whatever y'all like, and we're gonna get it back pumping. So guys, all this is right now is just a Powerade break. And the same thing happened in the crypto market. But a couple sectors did tend to do well, and that's going to be your healthcare and your defense sectors. So guys, normally when the market shifts and they rotate from the Mag 7, from the top 7 companies, your Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Nvidia, AMD, Meta, and Tesla, when they shift out of the Mag 7, out of those top stocks, they start shifting into underperforming stocks and into underperforming sectors, like i.e. natural gas, oil, commodities, gold, silver, Bitcoin, healthcare, UNH, LLY, Eli Lilly. That's why you've seen over the recent couple weeks, Eli Lilly has had a crazy big pop, because that's where the plays and lies a lot of opportunity in. Those stocks who haven't been getting any love, while the Mag 7 ran up to all-time highs and the QQQ ran up to all-time highs. But now it's time for them to take their Gatorade, their Powerade break. And it's the same thing happened in the crypto market. Guys, we just reached that all-time highs at $125,000, and the stocks crashed all the way back down to 110, near 109,000. Guys, that's like a $13,000 to $14,000 liquidation, but it's just a liquidation. Guys, Bitcoin is not going anywhere. That's the new store of value. And as you've seen, as the US dollar continues to get weaker and weaker across the world, what do people want to store? They don't want to store their money in dollars anymore, because why would you store your money in a store of value that's getting weaker and literally weaker, that you can literally see on a global stage is getting weaker? So why not you place your money in something that's higher leverage, something that will provide you a bigger return? And that's why a lot of people in a lot of countries and a lot of people and a lot of companies are shifting into what? Cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum. That's why every single bank almost in the United States has adopted XRP, XLM. These are just new stores of value, as opposed to just holding a dollar. Because like we said, if you look at the recent history of the dollar against, especially top nations, our dollar is getting weaker and weaker by the month. So there's no point of having money tied up in like just having cash. You're always supposed to have a cash aside. But like as far as like owning assets, guys, don't have all your money tied up in just cash. Own life insurance, own securities, own bonds. Government bonds are real good because those will always be there and you won't lose them. It's not like you're investing in the stock market where it can go down. Guys, bonds are government bonds. They're guaranteed to give you a percentage. It may not be the highest percentage, but at least it's guaranteed and you won't lose your money. In a high yield savings account, but I just wouldn't be holding cash because look what happened. Look what happened. The dollar is weak. Bitcoin went up to all-time highs. So imagine if you would have had even a couple hundred or a couple thousand in Bitcoin, that would have literally been enough to, secure you over this last stock market crash. So guys, let's get into it. So guys, today a couple sectors that went crazy and went good, while the top seven, the Mag 7 and the top ETFs went down. So you're always going to have your healthcare in times of crisis, and when times the stocks are at all-time highs. Healthcare is a good, safe, manageable way to shield and protect your money. So you have natural gases and natural resources, gold, commodities, silver. Silver went up today. Gold went up today because it's just a hedge against their investment. So people are pulling out of the S&P 500 and they still want to get a return. Guys, when the market crashes, and also it's opportunities to make money on the way up and it's opportunities to make money on the way down. Guys, today we did a put on the market and we made a good percentage, at least 10 to 15% on each contract of the S&P 500, because what we identified in our previous videos, when you see double top formations on the daily, the weekly, and the hourly mixed with bad news from the president, what do we have? A falling market. The market can only move when it's certainty. The market doesn't go up on uncertainty. So right now we have a lot, like I said, we have a lot of uncertainty. We have the trade rumors, we have the tariffs, we have the government shutdown, we have the stuff that's going on in the Middle East. Guys, there's a lot of uncertainty in the market. So that's a good way to hedge. But coming up now let's get into what to watch for coming up. At the end of the month, we have what? Big tech reporting earnings, starting with the likes of Meta, Amazon on the 31st, NVIDIA coming up in November. We have ticker symbol ISRG coming up in about 2 weeks. So guys, there's a lot of opportunities out there. And just make sure you stay up and stay vigilant and stay tapped into the daily videos. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Make sure you like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below. What's your favorite stock and what do you predict that's going to happen coming up? Do you predict a market rally or do you predict gloom going into the holidays? We never know. Trade and be smart. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.